I'm Brian Murphy from the world-famous Monster Factory. I'm joined at this time,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night of Total Wrestling Live.
I'm joined at this time by Brian Morris, and that's certainly right, isn't it? Total Wrestling Live.
Wonder Boy Brian Morris, first of all, and right away you're stepping on the ring announcer. Come on, Murphy, be better.
10-minute time limit.
Well,
Oh yeah, it's my favorite song. Not
th-
just theme song in general.
I know you bump it all the way when you're on the road.
Introducing first.
Look at that guy.
Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing world-renowned, he is Nick.
Don't stay on that shot the whole time. That's way too long.
Murphy, I did not know he was from Dallas, Texas. I'm learning something tonight.
Well, he's a bit of a globetrotter, right? He's world-renowned. What can you tell me about Nick Petite as a competitor?
Nick Petite is hands down, pound for pound, the most talented performer in the Monster Factory today, which is exactly why John Alba has taken him, myself, Chris Desmond under his wing.
Well, he's going up against a debuting individual this evening. And what a regal entrance this is. And look at that outfit. $450 Versace belt.
You mean interact with crowd?
How much?
$450.
450?
A prince from Spain. And you can tell.
Look at that pose.
Look
Ready
at
for this
that
pose? Ready for this
jacket.
pose?
I love it. I love it. I love it. His fucking entrance is longer than his match.
There he goes.
Murphy, tell me something about this competitor. This is the first time we're seeing him in an MFPW ring.
Absolutely. We've seen him come over from Europe just to train. He said he sought out the Monster Factory specifically. Oh! But Nick Petite doesn't care how far he traveled.
Okay.
You know, I hate to say it, Murphy, but this is the intelligence of Nick Petite on display. The bell hasn't even rung yet, and he already has the advantage in this match.
Oh, Francisco. Oh! That's seeing the onslaught coming. Nick Petite, certainly brutal under the tutelage of John Alba.
Watch him feel himself flatly, Murphy.
Goodness me, is all I can say. Are these the type of tactics that John Alba explicitly tells you to employ?
He doesn't get into specifics, but he does tell us to win at all costs. That won't get it done.
Francisco coming in with some strong shoulder blocks here.
Oh!
Big splash into the corner. And just
my goodness.
controlling Petite. Holding
What's
on.
he going for here? Petite prone on the apron. I might need to get out there and help him. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Beautiful job by Petite. Hanging Francisco's arm on the second rope. That's right, Nick. World-renowned indeed.
I got to give him a little bit of credit there for the ring awareness. Always taking an opportunity, and clearly the arm is now the target. Specifically, it seems the shoulder.
Not only dissecting the arm, but talking trash in the process. We're less than 90 seconds into this match. Oh, my goodness. And Petite firmly in control. What do you want me to say, Nick? I'll talk to him for you. I'll come out there.
I know that Nick Petite is a bit of a theatrical background. You know, he wants to make every match of his a piece of cinema, a piece of destruction, so, something to really behold.
Murphy, are you telling me this, or are you telling the audience this? Because I already know all this. I'm his tag team partner. We're tag team champions. Well, former tag team champions.
That's right. The Ollie Rock Express, of course.
I don't want to
picking
talk about that right now.
those titles back. Oh, I'd love to talk about that all day. Let's certainly talk about this hammerlock. Oh, being applied.
Right into the corner, exposing the shoulder. There's no protection for that left shoulder as he gets thrown into the corner. Now posing for the camera. How about the ring awareness? Not only in a competitive nature, but also knowing where the camera is.
Oh, now giving a little bit of space for Francisco. Oh, to try to battle back, but Nick Petite withstanding once again. Okay, I'm wrapping his hands around Francisco, controlling the body.
Oh, quickness on display from Francisco. Oh, big clothesline.
Falling all the way through on those ones. Nick Petite now in the corner.
Big elbow gets Francisco back down. 2 clotheslines, a bit of momentum for Francisco. Couldn't take advantage. Maybe he can!
Big hip toss for Francisco. I think he's feeling himself now. Again, that's $450 belt.
Oh!
And
Jumping arm breaker, 2 knees right to the left arm of De La Torre, and this could be it. Cross arm breaker, middle of the ring. Oh, he's blocking it. Look at this, Murphy. Break it down.
Getting that claw in, holding on to that grip as much as he can, and oh, can't keep
Has
it.
to tap out. How about the camera work over there on the side of the ring? Catching that angle of that shoulder being hyperextended. What else did you expect, Murphy? Nick Petite once again on the winning side.
Well, you're certainly right on that shot. That's the perfect shot that Nick Petite was looking for. That's why he's world renowned, because he knows how to be a star. As much as I hate to admit it sometimes, with all due respect to y'all, he knows exactly how to present himself.
That's exactly right. He knows exactly how to dissect a body part, too, and win a match as a result. Tough debut for De La Torre, but I'm not going to lie, Murphy. He did impress me. A couple of big moves, clothesline, hip toss near the end of the match. Thought he had Petite in trouble.
I could feel you shaking in your boots under the table.
Well, I'm not wearing boots, Murphy. I'm wearing some $400 Converse right now. He has a $450 belt. My shoes are almost just as expensive.
Oh, now this is my favorite song.
Really?
Oh, of course.
Oh, no. Oh, God. How did I get suckered into calling this guy's match with you?
Hey, Christian Rocco, my favorite champion and yours.
gosh.
One half of the Ollie Rock Express, picking up the titles from who recently?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just thought we were supposed to be unbiased. I'm trying my best to be unbiased here in the commentary booth. You're not even trying.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will tell you a thing or two in support of Ryan King.
Ryan King?
Listen to how ominous that music is.
Ominous.
And his opponent from Fairfax, Virginia, coming in at 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, Ryan King.
All right. First 2 matches, some impressive belts being worn by some of these newcomers. We saw Francisco De La Torre's belt. You said, what, $450? Give me a price estimate on Ryan King's belt here.
Well, it's certainly customized. We see his name on it. I'd say
Yes.
it has to be at least 500.
That's why on the color commentator, that was some horrible analysis by you. And he's
Hey.
not wearing it during the match. He could use that to his advantage. But you know what? I think this is the inexperience on display. I would have kept that belt on throughout the entire match unless the referee made me take it off.
Oh, we've seen belts like that used in matches before. We see him using his strength now. Let's be using that belt in the gym.
Nice.
Christian Rocco, of course, cutting his teeth with world renown once upon a time.
I don't remember that at all.
Former tag
was-
team champion.
Might as well be a past life.
It might as well be the transformation that he's had over the past year, battling you guys, and of course, eventually teaming up with Oliver. Oh, and we got a little pose off going.
Now look at this. Both men showing their strength early on. King backing Rocco into the corner. Rocco backing King into the corner. And now a test of strength, literally, Murphy.
Oh, getting a firm grip, shoulder to shoulder, chest to chest now. You see the
Oh!
grit. King grimacing.
Ryan King might make me redact what I said about the lack of experience, taking advantage. A nice arm drag from the test of strength. How about another?
Pure strength on that one. The way he just tossed
Look
Rocco.
at this. Ryan King must have watched the first contest tonight. He is working the arm as well. It worked for Petite. Why can't it work for Ryan King?
Oh, certainly it's. Oh, a strong tactic. Christian Rocco displays his strength.
Big shoulder tackle. Drop down from King. Look out, a leapfrog as well. Oh, how about
second
two?
one. Christian sending him off. Oh, leapfrog from Rocco. And now a drop kick to boot. Not opting to go for the pin at that time. Wants to inflict a little bit more damage.
That's a mistake. I hope it cost him the match.
With that arm.
Face off here.
The
Whoa.
damage on that arm. It just might. Oh, run through for the O'Connor. Getting it through.
Oh.
Getting caught once again.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Almost powered out. Cover.
Almost just dropped Rocco.
Going through once again.
A crucifix in Oklahoma, and King right now in trouble after these pinning attempts. A right hand will fix that, though.
King able to use some of that experience. Sometimes when you're, fresh early in training, that stuff sticks pretty well. But, Rocco now taking advantage of his experience.
Got a couple athletes in here, Murphy.
Oh, of course. Christian adopting some more high-flying offense into his arsenal. Of course, using that frog splash. Oh, it's a great success. But King now,
how about these counters? Oh, and a big clothesline. King ducking the Shining Wizard, I believe, getting out of a suplex earlier and trying to suplex Rocco. Rocco backflipping behind him and then hitting a suplex there.
Here's that splash I was talking about.
Oh, goodness. Somebody get him down.
Rocco using this move to put away many opponents.
Oh.
Cover and success.
Well, an impressive showing from Ryan King, but Christian Rocco, unfortunately, for me, I have to watch him win another match here.
Oh, look at him
in the
go.
Oh, my
Look at him
goodness.
get
Nobody
down.
wants to see that.
I want to see that. You should
How
see me last.
disrespectful. This kid, Ryan King, a natural athlete. He progressed so fast throughout the Monster Factory hierarchy, so to speak, to get an opportunity on this show. Rocco beats him, and then he dances in the middle of the ring. Come on, you can't even defend that, Murphy.
I'd say this is just one step on Ryan King's journey. Certainly bound for
You guys having a good
great
time?
things.
All right, let's get back into it. The following process is scheduled for one fall. Why does he keep leaving? Just stay out there. There are only
Introducing first from Harrogate Park, weighing in at 252 pounds, Tyson McQuaid.
We spoke on the strength displayed in that last match. I imagine Tyson McQuaid might equal the total strength in that last bout.
That's an interesting way to put it, yeah. He's a strong guy. But this guy, if I recognize this music, if I'm correct, this should be an absolute battle between two of the strongest guys that I've ever been in the ring with.
Certainly pound for pound, one of the most athletic men at the world-famous Monster Factory.
Oh, yeah.
From Lakewood, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Prime Time Christian
primetime Christian Darling. It's been years since I've heard the primetime moniker used in a professional wrestling sense. I dare you to name the guy on NXT who went by primetime. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me,
Percy
Murphy.
Watson?
Damn it, you got it.
Now listen,
Percy Watson.
in Tyson McQuaid,
Tell
you
me.
have raw strength. Somebody
right.
who could toss anybody over his head like a sack of flour.
I thought you were going to go into his background about being a bouncer at a nightclub. He has the ability to toss anybody out of that club. I'm sure he has
over
the
his
ability
head,
to toss
too.
anybody around in the ring, too.
Well, Christian Darling, a refined athlete, somebody with a lot of cardio training, a lot of strength himself.
right.
I don't know if he matches the strength of Tyson McQuaid, but we'll have to see which one prevails.
Well, Darling has the experience advantage, Murphy. He's a former contender for the MFPW heavyweight title. And he's looking to get back in the title picture. A win over Tyson McQuaid would open a lot of eyes to this young talent, too.
And he's somebody that certainly deserves it. Trying to use some of that technical ability here to get out.
Hey, there we go.
Twisting around into a hammerlock, transitioning to that headlock. Impressive on a guy like Tyson McQuaid, and man, what a takeover.
Just muscles him over. That ref's got to check his shoulders. That might be a pin right now.
Tyson using his strength to get back up. Boom!
Once
Oh,
again,
man.
right back to the headlock takeover. If you can keep your opponent on the ground, why would you ever let him up?
And Darling refusing to give Tyson any leverage. Tyson forcing it out, though, eking it out. Now squeezing on the back.
Oh, boy.
Refusing to go down once again. A gentleman's challenge.
Whoa. Hey. Oh! Talked about that cardio training. More of a refined athlete is Darling. He was able to duck the clothesline that time and then use that strength once again, this time knocking McQuaid over.
And that was a look on the face of McQuaid that I don't often see.
That's a good point, Murphy.
Not
Hey.
Oh, get around to that waistline. Oh, muscling him up once again.
Two amateur wrestling backgrounds in this ring. We're seeing a lot of it so far. Another takedown from Darling. He'd be ahead on points right now, Murphy.
He certainly would be. If this had a judges panel, I think McQuaid would be sweating even more.
A judges panel.
Judges panel, points panel, who cares?
Oh!
Now that you wouldn't see in amateur wrestling.
No, I don't think so.
Tyson McQuaid it needs to resort at this time to using tactics like that. Using the ring.
Using a ring as the tool, they say, Murphy.
Oh, certainly.
Using the entire ring as his tool right now. And a textbook vertical suplex to follow up. Maybe a bit of a dirty tactic hanging Darling up on the top rope.
The pace of the match has certainly changed. Darling losing control. Tyson picking it up. It all came down to that one moment. That one stun gun on the ropes.
Good call, Murphy. I was about to call it myself. Oh! Just an overhead suplex, throwing Darling halfway across the ring.
Cover. Oh!
Woo!
Darling able to muscle out. Once more, you see the hands on the hips, shaking his head for a second there.
I was about to say that his composure is going to be tested. His emotional intelligence is about to be tested in this match. Can't get frustrated with a guy like Darling who has the experience advantage. The longer this match goes on, maybe it favors Darling, Murphy. What do you think?
It might be. Got a little bit of distance there. The cardio coming back. Second win, and
Oh.
missed that pump kick, and that made all the difference.
That's exactly right. Big clothesline from McQuaid. Not covering his opponent, though. Elects to fix his knee pad first. And now picking him up. Maybe he's going to go for something else. Another big move, perhaps another overhead suplex. Murphy, he's fighting back.
He certainly is. Darling throwing hands of his own. Fight after fight, but knee to the gut. Tyson, slammed with a spine buster.
That knee to the gut may have taken its toll, prevented Darling from making a quick cover there. And now both competitors struggling to get back to their feet.
I think I saw a smile on the face of Darling. He knows he's leveled the playing field. Oh, caught the Thunderflex! And that is the strength of Tyson McQuaid. Tossing a guy like Christian Darling like he's a ragdoll.
No way. Oh my goodness.
Jackhammer.
Wow. What an impressive showing from McQuaid.
Time of 5 minutes, Tyson McQuaid.
And it's those kind of moves, busting out of nowhere, that get me excited about Tyson McQuaid matches. An impressive display by both athletes, but this time the raw strength, they won out.
That's exactly right, Murphy. We'll see how Darling gets back on track. Being a heavyweight contender, Tyson McQuaid just made a name for himself, defeating a guy who has a little more experience in the main event scene.
Now, Lucas twitched to Sangro after losing the Supersonic Championship at Turkey Slam, decided to retire, but has found his love for professional wrestling once again.
I didn't really know what I was going to say. I just knew that I needed to say something because, okay, so this Dylan Mesh attacked me, and he put me on the shelf, and he injured my neck. And I haven't really known how to feel about it. I haven't really been able to form the words, so I'm just going to come out and say it. You know, I used to be friends with this dude. There was a time where Danny and I weren't exactly on the best of terms, so I had to find another place to train. And we trained at the Worldwide Dojo, where I met Dylan Mesh, and he and I, we got along pretty well. He seemed like someone who loved wrestling like me and just wanted to leave the sport better than he found it. And then Danny and I, we made amends, and I came back, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because this place is my home. But every now and then, I would go back and I would keep tabs on the people there, and I noticed a change in Dylan. You know, he calls himself upstanding, and yet he resorts to tactics like attacking me when my back is turned and taking out his anger and his frustrations for whatever reasons that he has them on the younger generation of wrestlers, the people he's supposed to be protecting, the people he's supposed to be guiding. The Dylan Mesh that you guys have been seeing is not the same Dylan Mesh that I know. And that breaks my heart. Because now, unfortunately, he's living in my head rent-free. But that's not the achievement that you think it is, Dylan. That's your first mistake. Right here. Bring it right here. The second mistake was after you drove my head into that steel chair, you didn't finish the job. Because you decided to walk into my house. This place. This is the place where I feel the safest. This is the place where when the walls are closing in around me, this is where I can come and be sane. And despite how I feel about certain people in that locker room, I'm willing to go to war for every single one of them to protect the sanctity of this place. So your mistake was thinking that you could waltz in here like the invasive species that you are and infect this place with your poison roots. If it's a war you want, it's a war you're going to get because as of today, I am medically cleared to compete. So the next time I see... Thank you very much. Sorry, sometimes I get so caught up in my anger, I forget that I care about this place, and I love each and every single one of you that have supported me throughout the years, so I thank you for that. But Dylan, it is on sight from now on. You want a war, you're going to get one. But you pushed too far. So the next time I see you, I'm going to give you a war that you won't believe.
Strong words for Dylan Mesh. From Lucas Twitch to Sangro, the heart and soul of the MFPW.
Some breaking news. Lucas Twitch to Sangro medically cleared to compete again in the Monster Factory ring. And Dylan Mesh, if you're watching, that's bad news for you, buddy.
I have to imagine those two will have to meet in a ring, a Monster Factory ring, sooner rather than later.
Do you know he was cleared?
I didn't know he was cleared.
I didn't know he was cleared either.
He didn't tell me. I didn't hear from Ferran, who's very close with him, I know.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
My favorite song back
Again?
Again, they played it twice just for me.
What?
I think we're getting a
Introducing
different flavor.
From
Oh,
Willow Grove, PA, weighing in at 200 pounds.
Oh, gosh.
He is one half of the MFPW Tag Team Champions, Oliver.
Did you see the little hip swivel there
No.
from Oliver? Oliver Passion.
Oliver Passion?
Hey, that's sometimes. You know, he likes to bust out the pink tights. Excuse me. Oliver Passion. And let me tell you what, Oliver has been tearing it up ever since he found his path alongside Christian Rocco. I've seen a new light.
Ever since he found
his
his passion,
opponent
you mean? It was right there.
From Unlow Valley, New Jersey, weighing in at 230 pounds, Adam Bazaar.
Murphy, you're going to have to smarten me up here. This was not on my scheduled list of matches here tonight. This is completely unexpected. I'm caught off guard, and now I have to watch this former tag team champion with
Against the current. Well,
exactly.
need I remind you, Oliver and Adam Bazaar,
History
once
of
upon
history.
a time, were a tag team together. But, you know, they were trying to get part of Unstable. They were
That's right.
auditioning.
The unstable auditions. I remember it well.
Of course.
Oh,
Did you
look
try
at
out?
this. Did I try out?
Oh!
Oh!
Big belly to belly. Enough to make Tyson McQuaid blush. And Adam
Oh, look
Bazaar.
out, look out. Some body checks to the corner. Oliver in trouble real early. Oh, how about the headbutt to follow it up?
Absolutely relentless. And you would have thought maybe Adam Bazaar had a place in his heart for Oliver, but Oliver realized, no, he had to raise
Jeez.
to the occasion.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't take any enjoyment in seeing this right now. Trapped in the corner, multiple headbutts right to the chest. Bazaar having his way with Oliver right now.
Hold up, is the match switch? Did John Alba make a phone call? Is this your guys' doing?
It's not my doing. You think I associate with that Bazaar one?
I think you'd be willing to hire a Bazaar
My
one.
gosh. Oh, that's a good point. I could hire him. I wouldn't even have to talk to him.
Now, using Oliver's own arm to cut off the oxygen, Oliver trying to reach up around the head of Bazaar, not quite getting it.
Well, you missed a Bazaar knee to the face before this hold was slapped on Murphy. His neck might be in trouble and just whipping him down to the mat.
Using that long hair of Oliver, getting the twerk. Using it again to guide him up. Now for a body slam.
Jeez.
Taking a moment to gloat.
Being up there that long is disorienting. Trying to find his balance, trying to find his way back to his feet, and Bazaar won't let it happen.
I think everything about Bazaar is
It's Bazaar?
bizarre. It's meant to be disorienting. I think these are all mind games. Look at him. He's psychotic.
Oh. Big elbow, big boot to follow it up. Oh, look at this. Air hug, perhaps? No, he's just driving him into the corner. Oh, my goodness.
It seemed like they were jockeying for control for a second. Bazaar getting the better of that exchange, and a lot of it has been Bazaar thus far. Oh! That was a meaty chop.
Edie is right. Headbutts to the chest, now just a forearm to the chest.
I'm seeing welts start to form on the back
you?
of Oliver. Oh!
Oh,
Holding on.
wait a second.
Oh! Falcon
Wow.
arrow! Oh!
Murphy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Oliver used to employ a similar move. 2 suplexes followed by a DDT. That time, Bazaar, a straight vertical suplex into a Falcon arrow.
You're certainly right. Again, these are the mind games of Bazaar, but now his mind is being distracted by the Monster Factory faithful firmly in the corner of Oliver.
This is one of those rare cases, though, where I think the crowd getting behind Oliver might actually hurt him. Bazaar feeds off of that and wants to make these people upset by taking Oliver out once and for all.
Oliver,
Oh!
showing some of that agility. His secret weapon. From across the ring, big back elbow. You know what he calls this?
No, I don't. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Eat the foot!
Oh, my.
Pulling him to the center of the ring. That's
Not
how you
like
know
this.
Ollie has
No.
experience. Cover, and
Ah.
not quite enough. He's going to need that ring of fire, perhaps.
Ring of fire.
Have you not encountered that discus clothesline? Look,
No,
he's
I
going
haven't.
for it right
I've-
now.
I've had the fortune of not being in the ring with Oliver. Unfortunately, my partner Desmond and Petite have gotten the wrath, but Bazaar trying to avoid it here.
Almost hit it right there. Now up on the shoulders of Bazaar. Dangerous place to be. Pushing him off, and oh! There he goes. Ring of fire colliding in the center of the ring, trying to get the best pin he can here, and victory.
Here
What
is
the
your
heck's
winner
going
at an
on?
official time
Ollie
of
Rock
4 minutes
2-0
and
tonight.
21 seconds by pinfall. Oliver!
This is the worst. This is the worst. And I have to do it with you?
I am smiling from ear to
Oh,
ear right now.
gosh.
Look how big my smile is, Brian.
I don't want to look. I'm not looking at you. I'm just.
Look,
I don't want to look at that
him swivel.
either.
His chin is
Oh,
swivel.
no.
Look at him go. Well, the Ollie Rock Express certainly successful here this evening. How did Summer Splashdown go for World Renowned?
I don't want to talk about it. We're fine. World
The
Renowned is
following
fine.
contest
That's very reassuring.
is scheduled for one fall.
Nick Petite got a win tonight. I'm the voice of this show. Everything's fine.
Introducing first from Hamden, Connecticut, the ever foxy Ruby O'Connor.
Ruby O'Connor, the winner of the biggest match in Monster Factory history, the 3-2-1 Rumble, just over a year ago at the 2300 Arena as part of Step in the Arena. And now she is in action tonight.
That's got to be one of the biggest battle royals to occur within the walls of the 2300 as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I thought you were just gonna ignore what I said about this being the biggest match, but you switched it up and said that arena. You said the history of the 2300 Arena.
Exactly.
I don't have that in my notes, but I did have the other one about it being the biggest match in Monster Factory history.
And her opponent from the place of living light, weighing in at 165 pounds, this is Marvelous.
Marvelous on a mean streak right now. Recently aligned himself with the god of dad bod, DK Lewis. Kind of reinvigorated his career, dare I say. I think he'd agree with that.
I might dare to say the same. He was on a losing streak for almost the entirety of 2022 and 2023. However, it was when the god of dad bod was able to persuade him to cheat in a match that he actually was able to start picking up the victories once again.
I don't like what you're insinuating. Cheat? How about take advantage and win at all costs?
Well, that's certainly the name of the game now for Marvelous as he goes up. Oh, quick roll up.
Look at that.
Oh,
Oh.
getting the
Whoa.
crucifix. Not quite enough for a pin. Rolling through, looking for the
There's the
backslide.
backslide. Ooh.
Going
Close
through.
call. Whoa.
Marvelous, one of the more experienced members of the Monster Factory roster, wouldn't you say?
I would say he almost got caught in a few pins there, though, despite that experience. Oh!
I don't think that was an eye poke.
What was
I think that was
that?
a nose boop.
A nose boop?
Oh, it goes for it again. Oh,
I know that one. That's called an arm drag.
Right. Oh, snap mirror here.
That's right. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Basement clothesline.
That's another one. Now Foxy Ruby O'Connor leading the Monster Factory faithful. And a couple yips. Oh, trying to
Going
go.
for that DDT, yeah. Oh! Inzaguri for her trouble. That's what I'd do to somebody if they nose booped me, as you said. I'd kick them right in the mouth.
We know that Marvelous is known for his strikes. Oh, now mocking Ruby O'Connor. Oh! Shotgun dropkick.
Oh, boy. Oh! Double
Big
knees in the
knees.
corner. That's it. That's it.
Pulling her
Cover her.
to the center.
Oh, Marv, no.
Marvelous going all the way.
Like I said, Mean Streak, it's over right now, but it's not
Galaxy
enough for
Breaker.
Marvelous. Oh. Goodness gracious.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall at an official time of 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Marvelous!
Now, would you say that the Marvelous of 2022 and the first half of 2023 has been put to rest?
I'd say so. I mean, this is a completely new performer, a completely new competitor. I don't think we would have seen that from him a year ago or 6 months ago even.
No, sir. A vicious side instilled
Ladies
by the
and
god of
gentlemen,
dad bod.
it is now time for your main event. It is an over-the-top rope
What?
battle royal
Huh?
with the winner earning a shot at the MFPW Arena Championship.
Wait a minute, you're
How
telling me this
about
is for
that?
a #1 contender at the Arena Championship? What? I gotta get in this, Murphy.
Whoa, why aren't you out there
Oh,
right now?
God, wait a second, hang on.
I'm sure we're going to see a whole
I gotta
slew
get
of
out there. Oh
competitors.
no, Nick's got it.
Nick's got it
Petite's
in the
got
bag. You see Jake Manley,
Yeah,
the
you
Broad
gotta help me
Street
out
bully.
with these names here.
Adam Matthews, the Rebel Rocker. Mark Raspa Jr. Oh, there's Cameron, the Kingpiece. Loverboy, Larry Jackson, Silver Lobo. Adam Bazaar, Ryan King. Tyson McQuaid, the Holy Rock Express. Oh, man, this is a jam-packed match now.
I don't think I want any part of this anymore. I saw Darling and perhaps Xander Alexander coming out too.
And the pool is filling up. You're certainly right, Xander Alexander, the winner of the Turkey Slam Rumble for 2022. And you see Marvelous
You know what
coming.
else happened at Turkey Slam?
What is that?
I won a Turkey Slam for the 2nd year in a row. My team won a Turkey Slam, Murphy.
You're certainly right. We're about to
Why
see.
didn't you mention that?
Hey. Oh, and Nick Petite. How about this strategy? Tell me Nick Petite's strategy popping off to the side right there.
Brilliant, smart, knows exactly what he's doing.
Is that what y'all did at Turkey Slam?
I wasn't in the Turkey Slam Rumble, Murphy. I was busy focusing on another multi-man tag team elimination match, which we won. So I haven't been in a battle royal in quite some time. Now that you mention it, though, I probably would do exactly what Nick Petite's doing.
Well, Nick Petite electing.
I certainly wouldn't want to be there, that's for sure.
Absolutely, Ruby O'Connor trying to eliminate. Oh, Adam Matthews. Matthews able to fight back.
And Petite's in. Get him, Petite.
Now, do you have an early pick? And you can't say Petite on this.
I can't. Why can't I say Petite?
Because I know you'd say Petite anyways.
All right, then I'm picking Xander Alexander. I like what he's doing. I like his attitude lately. He's the biggest guy in this match, and the safe money's always on the biggest guy in a battle royal.
Well, Christian Rocco reigniting, a rivalry with Xander Alexander, young men at the 2300 arena.
Mark Raspa, first one eliminated.
Silver Lobo
By
being
McQuaid.
deposited. Jake Manley trying to bully him out of this
Oh,
match.
goodness.
Check out that super kick.
Jake Manley, I have some history with him, unfortunately. And Larry Jackson going to the outside.
Adam Matthews still in that corner, still fending off.
Yeah, he's got to get out of that corner. He's been in the corner for a while. Last time the camera went over there. Oh, look at what's going on the outside here.
Jake Manley and Tyson McQuaid met at last week's
my goodness.
event. Last week's Total Wrestling
Somebody's
Live.
got to take control. That ref's doing nothing out there. What do we pay these guys for, Murphy?
Hey, look, we got two refs in almost
Yeah?
every match. And somehow y'all still find a way to cheat.
Y'all
I'm sorry. Bend the rules, however you phrased it earlier.
try to win? Yeah, we try to win. Fault us for trying to win, Murphy. Have you
Well-
ever tried to win? Have you ever been in the ring? Have you ever had the odds stacked against you and needed to take advantage of what your opponent's giving you? No, you haven't.
Did you
I
feel
don't
the
want you
odds?
to criticize me
Nick, let's get it moving.
how I wrestle.
Oh, Ryan King almost eliminated there.
Adam Matthews has to. Oh no! Oh no!
No, Adam Matthews sent out by the Broad Street Bully.
Jeez, he was in that corner the whole time, and now he's on the floor.
Christian Darling picking up a victory earlier tonight. We see him now squaring up against the Bully.
Murphy, you got to clear something up for me. Was McQuaid eliminated? He's just taking it to town on Jackson and Rassling. Oh!
And Nick Petite, now him and Cameron met a few weeks ago. Nick Petite was training him, had a match with him, and now
And then
sour
he throws
grapes
the
for
kid
him.
over the
He
top
threw
rope.
him
I
out.
love it.
Hey, how are you laughing at that? How can you chuckle?
How am I laughing? He's just another competitor.
Oh,
Better
certainly
odds
right.
now for Petite to win, eliminating as many people as he can.
Well, there's another competitor there, Oliver, taking it to Petite. Christian Rocco still in there. The Ollie Rock Express still represented.
You didn't
in
answer
full.
my question, Murphy. McQuaid's still on the outside. I guess he wasn't
Oh.
eliminated.
He took a little bit of damage. Cameron fell into him, was tossed onto him.
Nick, hold on, Nick.
And now Adam Bazaar.
Yes.
Oh,
Bazaar is out.
forced down. Oh, look at the
Oh my
gut wrench.
goodness!
Jake Manley. What a scrapper. Oh. And those strikes of
No,
marvelous.
no, 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 no.
Oh, no.
Hang
oh.
on, Nick. Hang on, Nick. No.
Oh. Oliver reunited with Rocco.
Not like that.
You
This
got
is
the
not
Ollie
fair.
Rock
This
Express.
is 2 on 3 right now. 2, 4, 5. 2 on 5.
Trying to work together. You see Xander Alexander taking a note out of Nick Petit's book, just sitting back and watching Jake Manley take the task. Oh!
I've taken a page out of a book. I haven't taken a note out of a book.
Yeah, I take notes. I take notes. Oh!
Oh, see ya, Marvelous. Oh, my goodness. Darling showing the strength again.
And now Jake Manley,
Oh.
sent out.
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, he's biting the fingers. Can you believe it? Xander Alexander tasting.
Who needs the strength when you can just bite his fingers off?
Oliver getting, bullied by,
Oh,
Tyson
see
McQuaid.
ya.
Up and over goes Christian Rocco.
Call that one, Murphy.
And we got our final 4 here. Tyson McQuaid, Christian Darling, Xander Alexander, and Oliver.
Xander Alexander, my pick all along, Murphy. I told you.
Oliver saying that this is his time.
Tell Rocco to get to the back. He's high-fiving these fans, these losers. That's right. Tell him, Xander.
Xander Alexander now the odd man out.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, and Tyson McQuaid taking this opportunity to go after Christian Darling. Those two, of course, having that match earlier this evening.
That's right. Very familiar.
Oliver able to get the better of Xander Alexander for now. Finally gets that pump kick. Darling taking down Tyson McQuaid.
Oliver trying to get the big man out in that corner. I don't think he has the strength to.
And
Oh, you mentioned the welt on his back. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You just got a good shot at it right there.
You're certainly right. And look at the size of Tyson
There you go.
certainly of Tyson McQuaid, but Xander Alexander. They're both so big, you could get them confused.
I mean, there's 3 guys in there that are giant, and then there's Oliver. So I get your confusion.
Hey, that might be the
Your best friend's still in there. Ugh.
secret factor, though.
Get him
That
out, Xander.
Might have a little bit more agility, ability to pull himself up, and now taking it to Tyson McQuaid. Xander Alexander in the corner with Christian Darling.
To Oliver's credit, he's the only one that's trying to eliminate these guys, or maybe not. Oh, look out.
Oh, now in a dangerous zone on the ring apron over the top.
Yeah, he did go over the top. This is dangerous.
Now getting in the gut. Oh, going over
Oh.
Tyson McQuaid, but lost his
Oh,
footing.
look out. Discus clothesline again. No,
Went for
McQuaid
that ring of
over
fire.
the top.
Look at that
See ya,
clothesline.
Oliver.
Oh, hey, Darling eliminates Tyson McQuaid. We are down to our final two. It will either be Christian Darling or Xander Alexander facing Goldie for the Arena Championship next week at Total Wrestling Live. Are these two behemoths taking it to each other? Strong right hands holding on now. One for the O'Connor.
Oh.
Looking
Power
for
slam.
Xander's
I've been
end.
on the receiving end of that.
Oh my God! German suplex! Going for it again! What a powerhouse!
You got him. Get him over the top rope, though. Don't listen to these people, Darling. Take advantage and throw him out. Don't do it again.
Christian
No.
Darling,
Oh, my
the
goodness.
premier
Come
athlete!
on. No, you're better than that, Darling. Get him over the top, Darling. Don't listen to these people. They'll get you nowhere.
And that's how you take down a big man like Xander Alexander, but he's not out of the woods yet. Xander
There it is,
reversing
there it
it.
is.
Oh. Caught on the outside.
His arm got caught between the top and middle. That might have saved him.
Hitting him in the gut.
No way.
Oh,
my
springboard
goodness.
cross body. Can you believe this
Who the
kid?
hell is this kid?
Oh my goodness. We might be looking at a future heavyweight champion one day. I'll tell you what. Big pump kick. And there goes Xander.
What a
Here is your
performance
winner
from Christian
by ring out
Darling.
at an official time of 8 minutes.
You watching that,
49
Goldie?
Seconds, and will be receiving an opportunity at the MFPW Arena Championship. Christian Darling.
Man, what a celebration. What a night for Christian Darling.
A star-making performance. Didn't get the job done earlier. Got his redemption later on in the main event. A #1 contender right there.
Potentially a future arena champion should his date with Goldie go the way he wants it. Oh, speak of the
wait
devil.
a second.
The MFPW Arena Champion, former tag team heavyweight champion, Goldie. Join us next week, live in person or live on YouTube. Total Wrestling Live. I've been Brian Murphy.